So this is what is happening in Bitcoin. If you see a simple 5-year chart, it was probably below 10 lakh INRs somewhere in 2020. Then it rose quickly to 46, 47, great highs, great lows. And then for some time since 2021, it has been seeing constant downfall. But suddenly, sometime early January, it started picking up and is on an all-time high again. Now, why is this happening, and is there some fundamental reason behind this? There are two reasons. First, that we need to understand. Bitcoin ETFs have become now a thing. So, what is Bitcoin ETF? Basically, there are some regulated bodies in US exchange who have enabled ETFs around Bitcoin, which is exchange traded fund. So this is seen as some sort of acceptance of cryptocurrency within the regular financial system, and hence the positive surge. The next part of the conversation, which is much more interesting and technical, is there's halving of Bitcoin, which is planned and coming up. I think the last Bitcoin halving took place around 11 May, and now it's likely to occur sometime in April. So what is halving essentially? We need to see this simple chart. So how is Bitcoin generated? Bitcoin is something which is limited in number, which essentially means that after some point in time, which is projected to be somewhere around 2041, the number of Bitcoins that can be potentially circulated will boil down to zero. Now it started with a very high supply, and then the subsidy is constantly getting halved. And what this means is that roughly every 4 years, the total number of miners that can potentially win is halved. So let's say if you are mining Bitcoin and you are making some money out of it, that currency or that amount will be halved, and this will slowly continue to happen every once in a while, every 4 years, when it reaches zero in the next 10-15 years. Now, why is this important? The next graph will tell you. While graphing was important, you should see what happens. The returns, the distribution of returns, there's always a surge that is coming up. So this is a graph from investing.com, and what this is basically showing is BTC USD weekly return densities by halving cycle. So the return densities tend to go higher whenever there is a halving cycle period happening. And as you can see, some of these charts can further explain that. What essentially happens is, as Bitcoins gets halved, the demand or the assumed notion around it ki now there is a limited number of commodity in the world, we need to own it, becomes high. And as anything becomes rarer as a commodity in world and financial ecosystem, the prices go up. So think of it like, paintings. You have great artists, and when great artists would paint, like Picasso would have some paintings, it would mean that there are limited number of it in the world, and whomsoever is owning it, the price is only increasing. So after a period of time, Bitcoin supporters project that this might just hit even $1 million. Now this has not been an investment advice on anything. This is more just a casual conversation around Bitcoin and some interesting knowledge around it. If you are into crypto investing and if you are from India, know that it's a highly unregulated sector, and it becomes really difficult to understand the taxation implications of it. Right now there's no LTCG, short term, long term, etc. It's completely priced at as a capital gain at your bracket. So the taxation is high, but given the great and crazy rate of return, some people would want to take a risk in it. So the next question could be that, do I invest in Bitcoin? Yes, I do, but I wouldn't call that as an investment. It's purely pocket change that I have put there, and it's just to have a little bit of fun and understand how something can go up crazy. I even go and talk about meme coins, but I wouldn't advise that as a financial instrument unless you are being a little academic there. All right. So this is a different kind of video. I hope you have enjoyed the conversation around Bitcoin. If you've not, put a thumbs down, put in a comment what do you want to hear more, and till the next video, bye bye.